stay in your partners. So on the sheet titled Discovering Work-Life Purpose, on the Roman numeral lines, skipping the 2 lines in between, write the 5. Write 1 on each line. Write 1 on each line. Write 1 on each line. And when you finish with that, just look up so I'll know that I can move on to the next piece. So, on that sheet where you just wrote your 5 on each Roman numeral, out to the left of that Roman numeral, draw a little blank line with your pen, because you're about to give yourself a score. To the left of that Roman numeral, just draw a little blank line. And on that blank line, and when you read that passion that's on that Roman numeral, when my work life is ideal, I am. Marty, what's the first one that's on your Roman numeral 1? Yep, if you don't mind.
Engaging people.
Great. So Marty's saying, when my work life is ideal, I'm engaging people. Okay, so that's his number 1. Out from engaging people, there should be a little blank line to the left. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to give that a score. We're going to look at it. Okay, we're going to look at it as it relates to our former career, not sitting in this chair talking to me today. And we're going to give it a score. So when you look at what you were most recently doing, or even in your life right now, it's up to you how you want to look at it. What you're scoring is, how active is that principle in my life now? And so if we need to relate it back to your last employment, then we're going to relate it back to that. What's your question?
And we would rate these 1 to 5?
No, I'm about to tell you. Overachiever. So from 0 to 10, you're going to just give yourself a score. And what you're scoring is, how much have I really been living that passion in my life? Right? How much? If this were not Go Network, then I'd say, how much are you living it right now? So I'm saying relate it back to your last position. Make sense? So in your last position, how much were you actually doing that particular thing? 0 is like, I wasn't doing that at all. It's a passion of mine, but I was not doing it. And it's okay. This is no pass or fail. No judgment is rendered. This is really an assessment score. You may have been doing it a little. You give yourself a 2 or a 3. It's just a self-assessment. If you were really kind of doing it, but you didn't do it all the time, then maybe it's a 5. If you did it more than just a little, you kind of did it often. I don't do it every day, but maybe it's a 7 or 8. And if you were living it full out, then it's a 10 or a 9. So that's how the scoring works. So score each one. You should have 5 blank lines written out beside each one. And just go give each one a score, anywhere from 0 to 10. We're going to talk about that. We got 4 minutes to talk about that. Yes?
It wasn't something that you did in your job.
That's fine. Just score it. Yeah, that's fine. Just score how present it is in your life. 0 to 10. Okay, we got that covered? All right, so here's what the scores represent. Is there anyone that scored any one of their passions from 0, 1, or 2 by show of hands?